Two beginners. Hold on, let's clip that or something. This is open. So we got here. We got Claire. Oh right, Claire. Claire. All right. Yes, Claire. Number 2 bowl. And oh yeah. And then Mark. Oh yeah, you're still a beginner. There you are. Yes, you are. Yeah. Totally different. Very difficult to figure out how to score them. For a beginner, I thought this was really good. The finish is really, really good. And there's no blemishes on the inside, and it's you, which can be a bit of a bugger. There's one very, very slight ripple in the bottom, but it's only on one side, so I deem that to be transit damage. So that was that one. And this one was Mark's single ball, which apparently he's got another one, but he's not showing me that. And it's not quite a sphere, whether it was intended to be a sphere.
When I was beginning, I made that a couple of years or so ago, but I decided to make it as round as I could. So,
well, I deemed that you'd had to make the top flat to fit the this, which is why you deliberately flattened it off so that it was like that. But I thought it was a very nice little item, so for beginners, great first. We've got 2 beginners chess pieces, which the camera may or may not get. I did this one slightly ahead of that one. This was first. Whose was this one? Oh, damn. Right, okay. So you said you made a couple of years ago and you bought them in a car boot sale. Oh, no, sorry.
I did copy it, well, not quite copy, I've got 2 sets at home, because I play chess and I just use the design. What made it fairly easy was investing in accidents miniature tool set.
Oh, right, okay. But I thought, they are, if you like, chess pieces the like of what you would see on a chessboard. I wasn't sure whether the green baize is because you've got a nice slippy one or whether it's to hide faults, but I presume it was deliberate.
Well, it's not baize, it's felt that I got from the new craft shop in Maidenhead. I bought a scalpel. It's pretty tricky it's easy to stick it on, but to get it round.
Oh, we had the technique shown the other day, didn't we, by Howard. Yeah, he showed us how to do that. Right, this one, moving on, because we've got to hurry up. Oak. Who was this one? Claire Rubin. Oh, right, okay, cool. I thought they were really sweet. And the only real reason that I marked them slightly down is the finishing on the bottom. In between the comparison between the two. I couldn't tell whether these were rubbish on the bottom or not. Well, they're not rubbish, but you've got some burn marks where you've overheated the sanding with oak, which is very easy to do, and some little marks where the ring centres were. But really nice. I mean, if you made a complete set of that, it would be really nice. And you might be still going in the next decade. So, well done, just marginally down, that was all. We only had a single entrance for the advanced themed one, and I thought these were lovely. Quite unusual designs. Whose was this one? Oh, Richard. All right, okay. Yeah. No, I scored you first. I mean, the designs are lovely. The finishes are nice. I love the little punk hairdo of the knight, whether you're getting that on the camera or not. And all the little designs are lovely. So I heard you cursing, saying that it was
2 pawns the same size.
But lovely, very nice indeed. So then on the advanced open, I had difficulty doing the judging here, and I'll say why I scored one and then the other. This one is, I know I discovered it was Richard's, is a great, what's the word, singing bowl, a harp bowl, sounding bowl. And I'm sure a lot of work to get the pins, which are nearly all identical. You know, there's a lot of work involved in doing that. I was going to mark you slightly down because there are some turning blemishes on the inside of the bowl, but I balanced that up with the fact that the amount of work necessary to make it actually come together, and you've got a bit of end grain pluck on the outside. And it's slightly out of tune. But I did feel it would be harsh to have marked it down, given I know the amount of work that must have been involved to actually just make it all come together, particularly all the little details. So I scored you first alongside this one. Whose was this one? Oh, right, okay. I thought this was wonderful. I mean, I couldn't even find any significant ripples in the down the length. And the only thing I could find to criticise, which I didn't really, was there's a very slight pip in the bottom. But I thought, well, we'll give that one away. I thought that was absolutely lovely. Really, really great. Pretty well blemish free as far as I could see. So I scored that equal first, which meant that the next one was going to be third, which was the remote entry, which is here, which is a little U bowl, not a box with a flat lid, and a very nice item, but it's difficult, you know. You come one down from that, so you become third. That was John French's. Neil Post from Barry. Where are you? Sorry. Oh, there you are. Hello. So you came one further down. I'm sorry, fourth.
It didn't actually mean to be judged.
Oh, right, well, there you go. Well, if you were, just...
I think after last month's.
Because you were talking about it, yes. If I was judging you, because I have, but is little minor roughnesses on the bottom. And I can see, probably won't see it on the camera, you might do, where you slightly bruised the wood with the cut chuck or whatever you used at the end. Or you used something, you must have done. No? Okay, all right. Well, there's some slight, could be some slight bruising in it. Only very slight, but hey, bit of fun. Well done, thank you very much. I didn't judge the masters, Chris did. Chris.
Right, so I've been asked to do the Masters, and the Masters I've been very quick. They're supposed to be the best. And anyone who's ever seen my judging has always known, it's yours now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Everyone always knows that I always find some way of knocking it down because it's Unfortunately, I've gone over this with a fine-tooth comb.
Just making sure it's recorded. He's talking.
It's the first time ever he's put something in and I can't find anything wrong with it. So I've had to give it a first. Maple? Would you say it's a maple?
I believe it's maple. Yeah, it's only a long colour.
It was either maple or it was apple, but yeah.
Definitely not apple.
No, well, I've turned apples that colour. But yeah, I mean, it's more like maple. So I've given that one a first. That was, that's the open, isn't it?
Yes.
And, no, well, I don't know. Chess pieces come quite big balls nowadays. This piece here, another open, really nice acrylic box. A lot of work. A lot of work gone into that. And you haven't fallen foul of the sanding rings that you get on acrylics. You've done a lot of work on that to get it to the level. So it was a joint first, and I was pleased to give that a first. In actual fact, I gave it a second to start with, and as I sat down, I thought, no, it's a first. So I come back, and that's what you got. And that leads me. That leads me to the themed piece. The shape of these are absolutely delightful. But when you start looking at them, I don't know whose they are.
I suggest not looking at them.
I didn't even put my glasses on, they were that obvious. No, I didn't. What's the wood? Is it laurel?
It's, what did I say it was? It's on the ticket. It's,
Oh, okay. I was going to guess either laurel or rhododendron, because I've turned some rhododendron. It's got some lovely figuring like that.
Locally harvested hazel, fixed
Yeah.
and polished.
Okay. Right. Unfortunately, there only one piece in the themed, but I've given it a second because being a master, I wanted to see a little bit better than what's here. They're lovely shape. The shape is fantastic. I love the design of them, but when you start looking at them a bit closely, you can see tear out in the bottom. So I don't know whether it was just the way the hazel was cut and dried, or what. Whether it's just very soft on the end grain, but yeah, if you look at all three pieces, they're all showing signs of tear out. The curve of the stem, they're all different sizes, but they all work quite well. Until you actually start feeling the curve, you can feel some slight little lumps as you're going up and down. It's something that you can't see. It's that fine, but being a master, you would expect it just to be that little bit better. And unfortunately, on the king, you've got some rings around this part here. You can feel a texture in there. So unfortunately, as lovely the pieces are, I had to give them a second. Sorry.
Thanks,
Whoever's out.
Ray. Well done.